So the feeling you get when you're buried up to your shoulder in a hole and you can feel these guys' nippers pressing against your hand is quite undescribable. It's a feeling of adrenaline and fear.
Oh, I can tell which way he's facing.
Oh man, this is so scary. I'm pretty sure that's his nipper.
Benji's found the channel over there.
My undies are wet.
Little crocodile. They're the same size as the lure.
Yeah, that guy's had big eyes for breakfast.
Yep, right there. Little is that like a little garfish or something? Oh, yeah. Oi! It's all on now. Alright, so I'm back up in my hometown, just north of Sunshine Coast. As the tide starts coming back in, we're probably going to go legging it up into the mangroves and try to find some mud crabs. So I've pulled mud crabs out of their holes before, but only in Darwin where you can use a hook. I haven't done it purely by hand yet, so I gotta say I'm a little bit nervous. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Jordan's just spotted this mud crab cruising across the shallows. Hey mate, you're a little bit small. He'd be undersized, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Sign of things to come.
Yeah.
I think somebody's home. That looks like the crab's been going down in.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Oh, I just go low and slow. I just sort of slowly run my hand down the bottom of the hole or the side of the hole. Just keep your hand flat and just go nice and slow, and you'll eventually feel him. And once you feel him, you just got to sort of try and work out what part of the crab you're touching. But yeah, see if someone's home first, and then we'll go from there.
Go on, James, get your hand in there, mate. Just do it.
The boys tell me that it's a real simple grab. You just got to go straight in, quickly grab him and pull him straight out before he can get your fingers. So I'm going to go in and we're going to see how it goes.
If you feel things like that, that's what you're aiming for. And just one finger only, start poking it.
How far in are they? Arm's length.
They'll generally be right back of the hole.
Does it feel like much of a hole?
Yeah, it's definitely a big hole down there. Oh, it goes for ages.
Oh, I love the little jump.
You reckon you felt him?
There's something moving in there.
Yeah.
Just start waving your hand around him and see if he's home.
Fast and aggressive.
So I definitely feel him.
Or you can feel him.
Yeah. What part you reckon you're touching? A lot of the times I'll be side on, so you'll be touching this side of their claw first. Not all the time, but some of the times. So yeah, you just sort of got to try and figure out which way to go with your hand.
You're right up in there, mate.
Yeah, right up in here.
How's it feel?
Oh, I was a bit nervous. Don't know if I'm going to come back with all 5 fingers.
So you reckon you can feel him?
I can feel him. I can definitely feel him.
Does it feel like a big one?
Don't know. Haven't felt a big one in a while.
I'm glad that you have felt a big one at least.
Yeah. It's just like going in blind. He's definitely in here, but so what should I be feeling?
Mate, I can hear the nerves in your voice.
What should I be touching?
Yeah, well, you just sort of got to, even if you like can try and budge him a little bit,
Yeah.
sometimes you just got to try and work out
Yeah.
what you're actually touching on the crab.
Yeah.
And which way to go. Like if you can grab it behind it, that's good, but a lot of times you don't have room to do that.
So they'll generally be like up the right way. They won't be upside down or
No,
anything.
they won't be upside down. No.
No.
I can have a feel and see.
He's gone over to this side and he's kind of like, I think he's like facing that wall.
Yeah.
So just get,
Left hand much better.
yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. These guys have stitched me up for the first hole. Oh. So they've got a pair of like swimmers on the back, yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel one of the swimmers,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I'm like on the wrong side of it or the right side of it. Like,
Yeah, well, if you're touching the swimmers, you're at the back of the crab, so
yeah,
it's the safest place to be.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I can tell which way he's facing now.
What's straight at you now? You just woke him up.
Yeah, I did just wake him up.
You reckon you got him?
No, not yet. Oh, but my finger was right in his claw. Almost.
You had a hold of him, did you?
Almost, yeah.
Oh yeah. Got the back of him. Yeah, little female, eh? That's it. Oh no, it is a male.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice job, mate.
Well done.
That took some finessing.
You did. You've got him.
Freaking out for a good 10 minutes. But man, this is my first mud crab and I'm stoked. Let's see if he goes size.
Yeah, let's check him.
Big underbuck. Close, but
He's just under.
So he's just under. He gets to fight another day.
Well, nice job, mate.
good stuff.
Awesome. That was thrilling. That's way more exciting and thrilling than
Yeah.
going diving with sharks.
You can see if you're feeling those spikes,
Yeah.
you're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Well, he's going to go back in and fight another day.
We're really in the thick of it now.
There's a crab in this one, Ben. Yeah, there's a crab in here. He's not real deep if you want to have a crack.
Yeah, I'm coming over. So I've just heard the guys call out to me. They've found another hole over here. All right, you got one, eh?
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah?
Not a massive hole, but there's definitely a crab in it.
I think it's dead. It's just a shell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless there's another one in there, but yeah, it's just an empty shell.
Good stitch up.
Well, that was a bit of excitement and fear. All for nothing. There was nothing. There was only an empty small crab shell in there, so got the heart racing for a minute. Alright, just come across another hole here. Some of these holes now are just too deep, go all the way up to the shoulder and still can't reach them. So I got quite a big hole here, but it's pretty deep in the water. I don't think we've got any chance of getting deep enough in that one, mate. What do you reckon?
Pretty big hole, but we're going to try.
Hold your breath and just go head first into this one, mate.
Oh, he's definitely in there. I can feel him. Oh. I'm going to do a reset.
Which way is he facing?
He's facing straight down a massive cavern. And he's facing straight towards me. And that's a real problem. So, my fingertips are just on the edge of him. And he's right back this hole. If I try and reach any further, my mouth's going to go underwater. Oh. But I definitely feel the side of him. He's pressing up hard against the back of the hole. But it's kind of digging in. It's a southern rock lobster. Yeah, I've got one claw there and I've got mozzies.
Oh, you got mozzies everywhere.
And I don't care about the mozzies right now because I'm hoping to come home with this mud crab. Yeah, he's really soft, so I've got to be really gentle bringing him up.
Oh yeah, he's barely moving. That's a Jenny, so that's a female. You can tell by the bottom.
Yeah.
The big wide bit on the bottom, and she's not moving because she's just shed. So you could put her off to the side and go back in if you want.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a second one in here. Moving. Oh. Oh, he's digging in on the side, so he's kind of pushing himself back up against the back of the wall. What I want to do is just coax him around the front, like I did last time. I'll be able to shepherd him out.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, shepherding him at the front, and he's going to crawl up my sleeve here. He's just in front of me. I'm going to...
Oh yeah, he's a good size, I think.
Good size.
Oh, he's a great size.
And he's not a happy boy.
Nice. That's a good crab, mate. Look at that.
Yeah, check out the size of that. He was guarding his soft woman in there, and I can understand why, because they're super vulnerable when they...
So you can see next to my hand how big his claws are. That was this guy.
That was tempting fate, but I like what happened just then.
Well done.
No, it's been an hour and a half and we've been trying really hard to get these crabs. A lot of failure, but this is our first success and he's a cracker.
Nice job. All right. Well, that's one coming home for dinner.
Don't get too close.
All right, so I've just ditched the other guys. They're going back to find the boat, and I've come back in here, and you can see right there there's a hole down there. So What's a real telltale sign that there's a hole nearby is a sand mound or a dirt mound, but normally it's a sand mound around here at the moment. So I could kind of spot that sand mound through the mangroves. There's actually another hole in there. So there's two holes right next to each other here, but you can see this sand mound right here. And then this water hole. So I'm gonna go in here. Oh, no. I just think it's a bit too deep, this hole again. Dutchie's nipper.
Good crab.
Yeah, I think so.
Is he awake yet?
Yeah, he's awake.
Okay.
Yeah, he's awake. I was like, why can I feel like he's upside down? Because that's really smooth shell and I'm pushing up, and I was like, oh, I'm on his nipper. I was just stroking it like this. Oh man, this is so scary. I'm pretty sure that's his nipper.
Put your finger in it.
Yeah, that's definitely his nipper. And oh, that's the pointy end of his nipper. Oh man. That's so scary. So I think he's just sitting there with his nippers like this, and I've got my hand on his nipper, and that's all I can feel. I can't go any further that way because it's just rock hard dirt. And I'm too scared to try to roll my hand on top. And the only thing I can do, because I keep pulling his nipper, I feel like I could possibly get him out from his nipper, but...
Yeah, you can sort of grab him, like try and grab the elbow of it, I suppose, and maybe try and slowly pull him until he gets side on.
Oh man.
I would say with a hole like this, he'd be a half-handy crab.
That is not helping.
Just quietly.
You can see how much dirt he's moved out off to the side.
I don't know how to do this. I'm freaking out.
See what comes of it.
See if you can feel what he feels like. I think he's like really, really far to the left now. Like wrap your hand around to the left.
Oh, yeah. I think I've just felt what you probably felt when. Ooh, whoa, that was close.
He had a go, did he? What do you reckon? We're going to get him, or?
I reckon we just keep walking and then we come back to him because he's proper wedged in there.
Yeah, see.
Like I had his whole elbow then and like his legs, and we're pulling him, but I think he come around with his other claw and...
We'll come back to him and see if he... Come back and see if he calms down and has a bit of a move around in there.
Really?
Oh, it's just a small one. Bring him up and I'll...
Oh, he's a good size.
Oh no!
Couldn't have been that easy, that's the problem.
No, I was like, this one's coming up now. Have you got him? Yep. Nice, mate.
Lovely.
Flip him up. He's a male. Let's give him a measure, eh? He looks like he'd be close. Oh.
Oh, you might just scrape in, I think. Yeah.
That is touching.
Yeah.
That is touching.
Unlucky for you, mate.
So we're back at this original hole. He's had about half an hour to calm down, and Benji's gone straight back in to razz him up.
So that's his nipper. Okay. So I know exactly where my hand is. It's right on his nipper. I actually never ever thought in a million years I would have my hand down inside a mud crab hole like this.
The plan was to come out and pot them, wasn't it?
Well, the plan was to come out and do this, but I actually didn't think I'd go through with it.
Just sounded cool.
So, oh my goodness. Oh man. Every time I kick, I'm actually not sure which way he's facing now. Because I had my hand like tucked right behind his shell and pulling, and he's just not coming anywhere. I don't. Like, I think if I pull him any harder, he's just gonna break. He's like I'm right over the middle of him, and he's like this over my hand. There he is. I don't know if I've got it in me.
Well, you don't have a choice.
I don't know if I've got it in me.
You don't have a choice.
He's over the other side now.
Come all this way.
Is that? There he is. Oh, stop trying to bite me. Every time I touch this claw, I feel the other claw coming over the top.
Yeah, that's what he did to me the first time. I literally felt my thumb, but he just didn't clamp down. He like hit me like that.
All right, I'm gonna hand you the win and tell you can go in if you want, but I think I'm done with this crab.
let the shepherd
I think I'm done with this crab. Go and show me how it's done.
No way.
Go and show me how it's done. Oh. Have you got him? Can you feel him? Mr. Shepherd.
Well done.
Nice work, mate. You are good at doing that, eh? You just like, there is something about you, you just have a natural.
Yeah, that's unreal.
And he's a male, nice, and he's got that X you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a good crab. Proper form.
He might be the biggest one of the lot.
Mate, well done. I'll tell you what, there's there's something inside of me that just hurts a little bit, but it doesn't hurt as much as as that fear when you've got your arm all the way down and you can feel these big nippers just sliding across your knuckles. And so yeah, I'm actually happy just to admit defeat on this one, and thank James for collecting dinner.
3 crabs.
It's gonna be a delicious meal tonight. Can't wait.